A lifelong resident of Hamilton, Ohio, John Reister was born on September 7, 1949, the youngest child of Frederick and Rosemary Reister. John attended St. Peter and Chains Elementary School and graduated from St. Xavier High School. In 1971, John earned his Bachelor of Arts degree from Denison University, where he was a varsity swimmer all 4 years and an All-American swimmer for 3. At the advice of his father, John spent a summer at Culver Military Academy. Spending the summer at Culver convinced John to pursue higher education in a more conventional manner. Following his graduation from Denison, John traveled to France with Ray Connaughton, where he worked at the Alivard France facility of the Wheelabrator Companies. In 1972, John joined the Air Force and served as a first lieutenant. He was stationed in Thailand as an intelligence officer during Vietnam. During this time, he also traveled extensively throughout Asia and the Middle East. Upon his return from the Air Force, John attended the Cleveland Marshall College of Law School with help from the GI Bill. He received his Juris Doctorate in 1977.
When he started practicing, after he took the bar exam in 1978, I had him do some legal research for me, and right then you could just tell that he understood the law, he knew how to research, he knew how to write, he knows how to deal with people, so he has all aspects of what you need to be a good lawyer, and he's started with that in 1978 and he's continued it right through 2015, and he's just one of those lawyers that you love to be around and everyone respects.
John grew up around the practice of law as his father, Frederick Reister, was a highly respected attorney in Butler County for many years. John's father was the managing partner of the firm that would become Milliken & Fitton Law Firm. Joining the family tradition of practicing law, as his father and brother Fred had done, seemed to be a natural segue back into the real world following his service in the Air Force. John was admitted to the practice of law in 1978. He spent a couple of years in private practice before following in the footsteps of his father by joining Milliken & Fitton Law Firm in 1980. Focusing his practice in the areas of business transactions, complex real estate matters, estate planning, and probate, John is recognized and highly revered as a legal expert in these areas.
Working with John is challenging. He's demanding of himself, and so as a result, he's demanding of everybody around him, but in a good way.
John has been instrumental in the development of major roadways, commercial and residential developments, and has negotiated countless transactional business deals in Butler and surrounding counties. He also represents a vast number of individuals and businesses.
With John Reister, you could tell funny stories, you could tell sad stories, you could tell so many stories, but I think that anyone that would talk about John Reister would have to talk in a very clear voice that he is such a sincere, dedicated person for serving the people that he lives with, works with, and I just think he's such a sincere individual that everybody loves him.
In 1981, John married Ellen Graff at the Church of the Ascension and Holy Trinity in Wyoming, Ohio. John and Ellen have 2 daughters, Sarah and Ann, and are loving grandparents to their grandchildren, Waters and Rosie. Their daughter Sarah is also an attorney who has practiced with Milliken & Fitton. John and Ellen enjoy quiet evenings with friends, traveling and spending time with their family at their home in Michigan. To honor John's various accomplishments in swimming, John was inducted into the Denison University Athletic Hall of Fame and the Butler County Sports Hall of Fame. An avid swimmer and runner, John ran his first Flying Pig Marathon and competed in the Floridian Ironman competition at the age of 50. In 2003, John just missed completing a swim across the English Channel. Among John's many contributions to the Hamilton community are serving as past board member and chairman of the Hamilton Community Foundation, trustee and past president of the Butler County Bar Association, past board member of the Boys and Girls Club, contributing member of the Hamilton Fairfield Estate Planning Council, board member of Schroeder Manor, past board member of the City of Hamilton Human Relations Commission, and parish council at St. Peter and Chains. In addition, John served as special counsel to the Ohio Attorney General's office from 1984 through 1996. He represents the Butler County Port Authority and other local governmental agencies. In 2009, John was named the Hometown Hero in an article published in the Leading Lawyers section of Cincy magazine. John has donated many hours of his time to benefit local youth through his commitment to the New London Hills Swim and Tennis Club, the Miami University Aquatic Club, the Fairfield YMCA, and the Ursuline Academy Swim Team. Though the contributions to his practice and the community are numerous and outstanding, John's family has always been his top priority. John Reister is an outstanding lawyer. He is passionate about his practice. He is incredibly detail-oriented, maintains the highest standards of ethics, and is uncompromising on his principles and the quality of his work.
His uniqueness, I think, comes in the way that he goes about his business. He is not combative. He is very professional, very detail-oriented. I can think of many situations where he would come to a closing and bring with him a handwritten 8.5 piece of paper that would have a checklist that he would make sure that there wasn't any detail that he hadn't missed during the course of that closing.
John epitomizes the class, character, and professionalism that an attorney should represent. John inspires and leads others by example with his actions. He has mentored many young lawyers, impacting them not only as professionals, but as individuals.
I would characterize John as a wonderful mentor. I know that he has assisted or acted as a mentor to many of the lawyers in this office, yours truly in particular, and he has really assisted me both in the practice of law and mentored me in the practice of law, as well as in life's personal experiences as well. I always seek John's counsel for different things.
John is a brilliant gentleman who assists his clients in achieving their goals. He is a good-natured and humble individual that values his family and friends. John, thank you for all that you have done for your community. Through your hard work and dedication, you have more than earned the honor granted to you this evening. Welcome John Reister to the Greater Butler County Business Hall of Fame.